We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Here comes 2nd down and 5. Walker with another carry.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here. They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will tie us at 3-3. Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away.
And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback.
And out now come the Seahawks.
Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it after the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs. Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
A nice start for them here to overtime, and maybe the plan here is don't do anything too crazy. Don't try for some big play, Charles. Just move the chains, put the pressure on the defense.
Well, these early first downs are certainly nice confidence builders as they begin overtime, because even though you've just played 4 quarters, the feeling's entirely different when you take the field in OT, because you just want to settle in, as you suggested, keep the ball moving, and rely on your opponent to make that first big mistake.
And we're going to get whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session.
Tense moments in overtime of a Super Bowl. Remember, a touchdown doesn't yet clinch it as they come up on 2nd down. And going right back to Walker.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 1 overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment.
Well, if you like drama, especially in the biggest of all games, we are back for the 2nd overtime now in the Super Bowl.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them. Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this.
I think we can safely call this one of the greatest games ever played as we now head to a third overtime of this Super Bowl. On second down, it's Walker. And he is going to get this close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the Titans' 31.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. And the kick is good. And this one is over. We thought it may never end, but that kick puts the exclamation mark on it. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back.
Nervous time now, moving the chains, an absolute must. Here's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see closed fist to the referee, and that means 4th down. Well, welcome back to the millions watching nationally and around the world. Boy, have you been in for a treat, an all-time class.